All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and otherwise, my name is AJ, I am the Friendly Hermit, and we are continuing our adventure across what I assume is like Kanto or something. It's one of these Pokemon worlds in Fire Emblem, the Sacred Stones. We are playing as a human that has recently entered into the world and transformed into Charizard. And I think the rest of our friends are also experiencing a similar fate, and we're going to have to figure out what happened to them as the chapters come together. So here we are, Mama Kanga. Let's see what she has to say. Because apparently there's company.
Are those soldiers? That can't be. Didn't the West agree not to send soldiers over the border?
Bah, words mean nothing in the day and age. This day and age. This'll just get written off as a communications failure.
I shouldn't have expected any better from those dirty warmongers.
You're preaching to the choir, son.
They're after me, aren't they?
Only assume that's the case. Even if they're not, they'll no doubt recognize me. Just seeing my face will probably make them start a fight.
Why would they? She used to be a high-ranking commander during the war. She was one of the last ones standing as the war closed.
Oh, jeez. We're all in hot water now, huh? Seems like it. For Alligator, make sure Cat doesn't get into harm's way. I'll lead the way and make sure they're not too hard on you.
Understood. Let's move out. Wait, what do I do?
Oh, Cat, you bring up the rear. Call out anyone flanking.
Gotcha.
Alright, now that we've got that squared away, let's go. Meanwhile, in reality, we gotta do the thing. We literally have to make sure the cat levels up. We have no option here. And there's not much we can really do. I suppose we could technically we could check out our gear. But I feel like we're just gonna go for it. I feel like let's just go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's fight. Let's start a battle. Katarina meant to, of course, take up the rear, call out flanks. Maybe we could let them come to us. Frankly, we're in a bad position. They really want to come from all directions. There is, however, a treasure to the north that we don't want to miss. And the northwest, and straight up on the west as well. Gonna guess here is going to spawn some enemies? I have no idea, but we're meant to arrive somewhere. Where are we going? Oh, that just escape is what it's telling me. Escape. Escape is fine, but if we're gonna escape, we don't want to miss anything, right? So let's see what we can do.
Yes.
Now, if I had to guess, down is longer than going up, but if we're gonna get attacked from all sides, I kind of want to get somebody a little tanky where it matters.
Yes.
We'll do a little conversation, because why not? You still in one piece, son?
I am, thanks to your training.
Good. Cat's gonna need strength like that when I'm gone.
Gone? What are you talking about, Kangaskhan?
Son, I'd like to keep traveling with you to keep you safe, but I can't go much farther before people recognize me. Once that happens, well, it won't be pretty.
I don't understand. You gave everything you had for the Loyalists. How is that so terrible that you can't be seen by anyone? That's unfair.
They need someone to pin the blame on to for losing, getting routed by Samurott year after year. It was all over. Makes me an easy target, and I can't read, apparently. Them's the breaks.
This is ridiculous. And if they're trying to blame you for it all, why can't you go into town and set them straight? You don't back away from a challenge, Kangaskhan.
It's not that simple.
Then what's complicated about it?
They're not mad at me, son. They're mad at generations worth of mistakes by the humans that I represented as a loyalist commander. Not as simple as just telling them to knock it off, and frankly, if I were them, I'd be just as mad too. I'll keep going with you as far as I can, but I can't stay forever. Once you're to the sanctuary city, you'll have to head back. I'll have to head back. Are we clear? Yes, ma'am. For Alligator. You've got what it takes to keep Katarina safe. I know you do. You just need to keep up with your training. Whoa, big ol' XP. Resolve. When HP is, I suppose that would be less than 50%, gain 1.5 strength, skill, and speed. That's not bad for me. Certain blows okay. Maximum range of staves. That's probably really good if we're going to turn for Alligator into a healer. Allies within 2 spaces receive big ol' strength, and of course rally spectrum. Everything here is good. So resolve is like less useful to me, I think. So I hope that doesn't really change anything, because rally is really good.
Okay.
I am gonna hang out over here and I'm gonna have a conversation.
You doing all right, Katarina?
I'm fine. You're doing a great job.
Oh, thanks. But I really meant if you're still okay with fighting.
I've still got that axe from earlier.
I think I can manage with it for a little while. I don't really know how to word this.
Look, can it wait until later? We don't have the time right now.
Yeah, I think I can wait.
Alright, talk to you later then.
Hope she gets comfortable with her body soon. If that axe ever breaks, then she'll have to use her claws. Maybe I can find another one somewhere.
I mean, I've been doing that the whole time, so really don't understand. Oh yeah, they're coming for us. This is not gonna go well. We need some ranged attacks. We need somebody just, oh boy, wow, Kangaskhan. We need somebody just kind of like taking hits, and I don't want it to be Kangaskhan, but until we thin the herd, it's kind of like, what else am I supposed to do? Everyone always says I'm stealing XP from my units, but realistically, how else am I meant to do this? So many enemies. We could jump into that forest, head north, grab that treasure chest, assuming we even have a key to open it, frankly. If we head north, like, that'll be the end of it. We don't want. Like, there's the vendor, there's the fort, there's the chest, like, there's some stuff in this map that's not terrible that we could take advantage of. Even down here, technically, we could utilize that fort, but it's not really useful for us right now. Can we even do anything? We got a Thunderbolt, which is hilarious, first of all. What are you doing? You got a spear. We have an axe. But it ain't good. Like, look at that. 6 damage. 6% chance to hit. The problem is, everyone else is going to start flooding down. And that's when things are going to get very dangerous. I was hoping they'd move a little further, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know. So I feel like we just gotta do what we gotta do. I can hang out here, technically. Hit him with a Thunderbolt. Or even, I guess an Ember works. Safe. Got off a Dragon Fang, not bad. Send him for Alligator to clean him up. And the water gun is never great. But we can take him out. Basically, certainly, with our spear right now. We get a level up? Oh my gosh, we got another one. Low one, but whatever.
Yes.
kind of just hang out here for now. See what happens. Like, I genuinely have no idea. Hoping that we'll get a break. Yep, we got it. We got the break. Charizard for the win on that one. Dang. And wow. Kangaskhan taking a hit. Real hit there. This is why you send out your strong units. This is what I'm saying. Like, how are you meant to do this? Alligator is tanking. Thankfully. Oh boy. We got some flyers just zooming on in. Big damage, by the way. Like 17 damage. I understand it was a 20% chance to hit, but thank goodness for this forest here. We can just hang out in, but we gotta be careful, because if Cat got slammed by that, like, that would be the end of it. We got to deal with this guy now. And Kangaskhan, I don't want Kangaskhan to be the one, but... like, how are we meant to do this without taking out some of these units that are just unabashedly just deadly, you know?
Here I go.
Whoever developed this, just... come on. We can take this guy out. Katarina get a level up, maybe. Got another Dragon Fang. And we got a key. Interesting. Unlocks chests and doors. Unlocks chests and door. Perfect. We gotta hold on to that, unfortunately. Thunderbolt? Do we really need a Thunderbolt? Realistically? Put the Thunderbolt away. We don't need that for now. Trick Claw. Inverts weapon triangle. That's probably dangerous. Sure is. We head up over here. Hit him with a water gun. For hoops and giggles. Or we just kind of wait it out. Hang out over here. Rally up. I can technically rally up and hit everybody here. Let's do that.
Here I go.
This guy really, really wants to... Oof, critical hit rate. That guy really wants to slap me around. And I don't know if there's anything I can do about that in a successful way. 13 times 2 is nowhere near. If he hits us with that... 13 times 2... Let's get some initial damage going, I suppose. I don't know what else to do. He's gonna come at us on the next turn, so we're really hoping that... Okay, he just ran away. Pure luck. Good old Feraligatr taking some hits for us today. And surprisingly, Kangaskhan. I guess that's not surprising, seeing as how Kangaskhan couldn't retaliate, so... But that's okay, as long as Katarina's okay. She's the one that really needs to be, like, careful about what's going on right now, right? We are gonna, hopefully, level her up, right? Like, if we can level up... Oh, we're done at level 10. So I wonder when she can evolve. I guess it's probably just a matter of,
Orders.
what do we say? Something to do with, we can take that guy out for sure. We can take that guy out for sure, but let's take this guy. Like, I'm almost certain, dang, good job, Kangaskhan. Almost certain, level 10 is max for what we're doing currently. And she'll evolve her class. Like, right now she's just a baby class, right? What does it say? Katarina's timid battle style that may blossom given time. Yeah, so... We just have to kind of endure the fact that this is what we're doing right now. We got some gold, not bad. That'll help us if we manage to get up here. Maybe there's something worth purchasing. Bite. Let's go for it. Let's hurt some people right now. I love it. I love it. We're gonna get some XP and we're gonna move on from this. We're gonna do it. Kangaskhan's gonna survive, I promise. I promise. I promised. Why are you doing this to me right now? No way. 1 damage. Give me a break. Definitely. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Kangaskhan. Oh my god. That was not an expected result of the things that we are doing currently. We gotta deal with this, like, immediately. Do we have our heal staff? We sure do. So let's start pulling back, because this is getting outrageous. Oh my gosh. That was wild, dude. Thank goodness for alligator.
I hear you.
We need to deal with this guy. That is absurd. That is absurd damage. But that ember is gonna do nearly nothing. So it's kinda... That's a paladin. Oh my god. Kinda just like a thing. We gotta deal with this. Can we slap you around at all? 26? And then we take damage as well? What's our best bet? That's it, yeah. More accurate with the battle axe. And we take a hit in return. We're gonna take a hit, potentially. And if we take a hit, that's basically game over. But if we don't, it's gonna take so long to deal with this guy. We have a 33% chance to crit. If we crit, we didn't crit. Dodge. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Kangaskhan, you need to take this guy out. Learn a thing. Attack and speed, defense, and resist +2. Unit takes 6 damage after combat. Ew. Get rid of that.
Alright.
I really, really want to end this guy's life, but it's not going to happen, so it's just one of those things where, unfortunately, we're in a bad position. We're probably gonna... Somebody's gonna die in the next turn. Almost certainly someone's gonna die in the next turn. Almost certainly. Kangaskhan is likely... Woo! Come on, Kangaskhan. Come on, Kangaskhan. Come on, Kangaskhan. Come on, Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan! Kangaskhan! Kangaskhan, please. Thank goodness we have our Ember equipped there. Not worried about that at all. Low chance to deal no damage. Soldier, I was not expecting you to attack Katarina. Oh my god. Oh my god, Katarina. Don't fight him. What are you doing? This is not the way this is supposed to go at all. 11 times 2, we might get hit, and we're gonna take him out. Oh no, this is the one we want. 0 damage, Katarina. What? Can you even hit him with the axe? How about the scratch attack? The axe is the one thing that's like even remotely close. Oh my god. Swift can take him out. I don't even know why we're talking about it. Kangaskhan, come on. Do the job. That guy has to go. We can't deal with that. Numerically, it's just not
My best.
really, it's not really for us right now. Probably could have done that after this attack, but whatever. We're not gonna take damage.
All right. Okay.
We gotta start moving north. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here. Thank you, Kangaskhan, for not killing things. Bow and arrow on the Kangaskhan is actually smart, because if melee characters attack her, there's a good chance she's gonna dodge and not retaliate, which means the two people that need the XP are gonna get it. Like, I don't know if that's a good strategy. I'm just talking out loud, you know? Get in there and slap this guy. 9 damage, that's all you need. We don't need to be hero here.
Yes.
There it is. That's the one. That's the one I was talking about. Just enough for my boy. Just enough for my boy. And honestly,
I hear you.
maybe I'll hang out. Nah, like maybe here. Maybe. Dang, that was awesome. Good job, Katarina. Despite the fact that we don't actually need Katarina to do nothing. We need her to do something.
What next?
What's next?
Orders?
Yeah, we're gonna hold on to that bow and arrow. That's what we're literally gonna do. And we're gonna rally. Not gonna bother healing yet. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Something's going on. Things are happening. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. Body ring. Alright. Raises constitution. Okay. Increases constitution by 2. Vanishes after use. Okay, that's amazing. We need to use that probably with for alligator, because Kangaskhan has just told us she's leaving.
What next?
Hard to say for certain. Oh, you are so dumb. Took the chance on the big damage, though. Wow. 24 damage. Kangaskhan. I don't know why you're gonna take so many... so much damage, but it's a little wild. You can fight this guy one-on-one. Or, maybe not one-on-one per se, but we're gonna utilize the, weapon triangle right now.
Yes.
And, a little bit of a water gun. Why not? For alligators had some awful level ups. Everyone gonna get a little bit of a heal, except of course for alligator, but that's okay. Let's go. We're good. We're freaking good, man. Oh, I probably could have rallied and been better about that, but whatever. We can escape right now, but that's not what we're gonna do. That's not what I'm about.
Okay.
Only my best.
Only my best. Probably could have done that better. A little bit of a rally, but whatever. We survived.
All right.
little bit of a scratch. 16 times 2. Yeah, why not? Take a little damage, doesn't matter. That gives our good friend Feraligatr a chance to walk on in there, slap somebody around, make them embarrassed.
Orders.
Kangaskhan, check out that vendor. General store. Let's see what we got. Bubble Scarf is obviously amazing. But we can't afford it. The 6,000, that's literally all the money we have right now. Super Trainer. Increases skill by 4 points. Vanishes after use. Raises res by 3 while held. Okay. Attacks from the holder inflict defense -6 on the foe. That's not bad either. Barrier. Grants the adjacent ally res +7. Decaying by 1 res each turn. All of these things are great. Super Trainer is kind of like the one. Increased skill by 4 points, right? Having that permanent accuracy boost, that's not bad. We are going to grab that. And, of course... that's not bad either. None of that's bad. Super Trainer, just like, there's as many as you want, apparently. All these things are good. Let's wait. Because I believe there's armory, is there not? Uh-oh. Oof. And poisoned? That's not good. That's terrible news. Got a little bit of a heal. Thank God. We can heal our friend.
Alright.
She can hang it over here with an ember. I know I probably shouldn't go for the kill, but that Venom Fang might have been useful to pick up, but
Okay.
good way for me to bop on over to here. We got a Thrash. Improves critical hit. Okay, that is a high crit rate. That's not terrible. What else do we got? We got a fort, and we got the armory.
Orders.
Let's check out the armory. We don't have a lot of money, but we do have some items. What is this? Can attack from a distance, inflicts defense res -3 on a foe. That's not terrible. It's just a waste of an inventory slot, if you ask me. Grants defense, resist +3, but also inflicts speed -2 while equipped. Sounds like an awesome thing for my friend. And then the rest of this, I'm sure I could just pick it up. Pick it up off of the friends. Enemies. Inflict speed -6, defense -3 on a foe, and foes within 2 tiles take -10. Like, that's a lot. That's crazy, but that's also like a... wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. Sword Dance grants strength +6 if foe initiates and inflicts defense res -6 on foe after combat. That's pretty dope too. I don't know. I think I'm gonna wait it out. Do you need anything else? No. I think I'm gonna save my money. I think we're best case scenario. Rather, worst case scenario. Head back to that vendor, because that vendor was pretty dope. That vendor was pretty dope up there. I like that vendor. We might revisit that vendor. But for now,
Alright.
we have nothing to heal. Nothing to heal our stupid poison that's happening right now.
I hear you.
So that's annoying.
Only my best.
See if we can't find something to heal that poison. Kangaskhan stealing some XP since 1999. How would you even check that?
Yes.
Is it, didn't somebody have a way to access the supply? It's Kangaskhan, okay. Are we poisoned? Did you heal yourself? You're healed? Okay, let's move on.
Only my best.
Only my best. Only my best.
Okay.
Gonna see how much of the stuff we can take out, you know? See if we can dodge, see if we can take out. We're gonna have to pick up another ember at some point. Is there anyone with ember? It's just a lot of Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom. Hey, what's this? Just a bow. Crunch, hidden power, crunch, hidden power, crunch. Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, Sonic Boom, crunch. Yeah, it's a lot of garbage. A lot of nothing. A lot of nothing burgers.
Only my best.
A lot of nothing burgs. So why don't we get our friend up here? Not gonna lie. We have for Alligator that seems to be not gaining XP anymore, so we might just be done. Except we have, of course, this treasure chest.
Okay.
So we have to either
Orders.
full aggro, amounts defense 1 avoid 30, or the fort defense 2 avoid 20.
Yes.
You know what? Kangaskhan's getting slapped around in terms of hit points.
I hear you.
I feel like that 30 avoid is probably pretty useful.
Orders.
Let's see what happens. We'll heal up just to be safe. We could allow Kangaskhan to deal some damage, but I don't want to. Hey, Delia, what's going on? Have you been live the past half an hour? Yes, I have. I was early for once. Yeah, we were live around about 9:30 or something like that. We were a little early today. A little early. So we're almost through this stage. How are you, Delia? I figured that's why the chat was quiet. Normally I'm around 10 to 11, which is really just not good for anybody. So, but I thankfully I got my homework done. I was ahead of the game. I got a thumbnail up. It was quick and it was painless. So we're here. So hello, welcome. I just didn't even notice the stream. You know what? I don't even know how that works. Don't even fret. I don't even care. Just glad to see you. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. Defiant crit. When HP is 25% or lower, gain 30 crit. That's great, but also so crazy. I'm never going to allow somebody. If I have a healer, there's no way I'm walking into combat with 25% hit points. Save, yes. Not for me at all.
Yes.
Now I'm wondering, so for Alligator, you're just done at level 13? Is that how this works? I don't even know how I would check that. How's the kill every last one of them going? Yeah, I mean, we're doing it. We're working on it. My strategy wasn't to kill everybody. It was basically to grab all the treasure. And in so doing, I guess we're kind of doing that. Like, I don't want to kill everybody, but I do, like, Katarina isn't leveling up anymore, right? And I'm pretty sure Alligator stopped leveling up, so now I don't even care about leveling. I just want to get the treasure. Cody, what's going on? Been here 10 minutes, just didn't have anything to say. Well, welcome. Hello, Cody. Yeah, we're literally just trying to, we can't get the kill. And Katarina, if she got the kill, I guess I could technically level up her Ember. She's not going to gain XP, but she'll at least gain a little bit of weapon, whatever it's called, and then she can hop onto here, and she can use her Master Key. And I am glad that I took the time. I took the time to get all the treasures, and there's a lot of permanent stat boosts in this stage, so I'm glad we did the runaround. In fact, Katarina, probably in the next stage, is going to probably gonna get some XP. Probably gonna get some stuff that, you know, is gonna be helpful. Statistically, she's gonna use some items. We got like one that increases. Oh, what was that? One ring. We picked up a ring that does something. We bought a skill book. A skill book that increases skill by 4 or something like that. Just take this guy out. Who cares? Anyways, he goes up to 20 for promotion. Okay. Just really depends on how high level he is relative to the enemies. Okay. Up to like 30. Up to 30 like everyone else, though. Okay. Weapon XP get. It's nice to get treasures and sometimes some good captures. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about the captures, but then I looked at everybody, and there's nothing I really care for. Not today. So, realistically, this map was just, like, good for exactly what we were doing. Half leveling up, half grabbing treasure box. Never really bother with the skill booster unless it's, like, +5 skill. Okay. That was a +4. That was a +4. I spent money on it, so I hope it wasn't a waste of money. But that accuracy is good, but I don't know what that accuracy means in context. And we could go down, but like, do I care? And the answer is probably not. This is like the first time we've done a map, but it was like, oh my god. We did a thing. Usually hit is good enough that you can get away with lower skill, but it's but if it's like your unit had 2 skill, then you want it boosted. Okay, 4 skill is like +8 hit, I imagine. Okay. So it's not insanely useful. Well, in my case, I wasted money on it. And we don't have a lot. We don't have a lot of money at all. But I do want to go back to this vendor and I want to double check. See if there's anything I can... Like, technically, if we hit up the... Like, if I was capturing like crazy, I could sell stuff and then we could buy a bunch of stuff here. Like, for instance, in attacks inflict defense -6. Like, that's not bad. Elemental ban, res +3. That's not bad. But this is what I bought, yeah. It was a lot of money. Skill +4. So you're saying this was useless. Usually considered a bit of a dump stat since it's not the highest impact, but it can be useful to have rather than not. Yeah, okay. Obviously the mobile scarf is super useful as well. But I wanted this. The barrier staff is not terrible. Do you want to... Can I sell anything? I would have to hit up. You know what? Let's wait. Let's wait. When I see barrier staff, I see free XP. Although not free, it does cost money. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Take the barrier just to spam staffs with Gator. Okay. Yeah. You're not wrong. So let's hit up that supply. Let's drop off now the iron axe, I suppose, and we'll pick up whatever we can sell. Can we sell the wide slash? Like, do they go down in price if there's, like, less uses? Like, that's 5. Like, whatever. I'm not going to give that to somebody. I'm going to sell that. Yeah, 97. Yeah, it goes down in price. Barrier does have conditions on it besides the unit you're using it on not having the barrier boost. Okay. I don't know these hacks like Delia does, but I like being along for the ride. Me too. Delia always knows the hacks better than me. There's never a time when I feel like I know more than Delia. We got the barrier staff. Thank goodness. I'm sure there's more we could sell. I'm sure there's more we could take advantage of here, but realistically, we're gonna drop off everything Kangaskhan has because she's disappearing in the next. To my understanding, she's disappearing in the next run, next map. Items are priced per use, so damage, yeah, they sell for less. In general, nice to have a staff you can have your healer using with no need for people to be hurt. 100%. 100%.
Okay.
I thought, as always, just do what I have to do if I can survive, and save resources if I can do that. Always a thing. Kangaskhan will stick around despite saying she wants to leave, so don't sell her stuff or anything. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so we're fine to just, like, take off. Ain't got time to mosey. Let's move, people.
Yes.
This is, like, the first time we've been, like, particularly effective. Like, in any of the stages, any of the chapters in the game. This was like, oh, we did this properly, or we did this well.
I'll move up to the next rally point. Don't get too far behind.
Okay.
Phew, finally made it. Let's keep going, guys.
It's like barrier and torch or staves and can spam from... Ah, barrier and torch. Yeah, okay. Torch. I didn't realize a torch was technically a staff. Torch on any fog map, then barrier just in general. Okay. I'll pick those up and I'll make sure I got them for Alligator.
Kangaskhan, the last of the West soldiers have been routed.
About time. You two look like you're about to drop dead.
Sorry, I really pushed myself today.
No need to apologize, son. I appreciate you don't.
Thank you.
Well, I wish I could give you a break, but we need to keep moving. We don't want to get caught by General Samurott.
Right. I can still walk for a while longer.
Good. Let's go.
Have to keep moving. One foot in front of the other.
Hey, Gator. Lean on me if you need to.
No. You don't need to.
Come on. You're barely standing.
You put it all out there today for us. At least let me pay you back a little. Okay, if you say so.
Oh, look at that. Katarina coming into her body, you know? Helping others at this point. I'm sorry if this is a dumb question, but who exactly is General Samurott? The only thing you need to know about him is that he's dangerous. End of discussion.
Auntie, please tell us more. I know you want to protect us, but...
We're not talking about that murderer. He's a disgrace to his own kind and should be left to rot.
Kangaskhan, I think Gator's saying we might have to fight him one day.
I'm making sure you never need to do that. Don't get worried about him.
What if he's taken my friends? I have to fight to get them back, won't I?
Alright, you and what army?
It's one person.
Alright, seems I can't get through to you two. Both of you stop here. This is the first and last time I'll talk about that beast, so listen up. Samurott was one of the ones who started the initial rebellions.
Ooh, little tickle in the throat.
He and his Aggron partner have killed hundreds of men in Pokemon Alack. In terms of ability, no one's even a match for that monster. He could get swallowed up by a field of an army's best men and come out standing atop a mountain of corpses. During the war, he was known as Samurott the Brave. Now he's the top general of the West government. You two have any concept of self-preservation, you'll stay as far away from that beast as you can manage.
That sounds insane. How can one person be that powerful? I mean, if this is the same Samurott I'm thinking of, then I can imagine maybe I see it, but you were still, you know, human. Katarina.
I fought with him, Katarina. I nearly died because of it. He was like a demon. None of us could touch him. That was before he'd started using Tamus. Once he activated that blade, he was like a god. It's only because of Feraligator's parent that I survived. They brought us just enough time. They bought us just enough time to let the humans escape. But when Samurott came knocking, they knew he couldn't be stopped. He took the killing blow from me. Never agreed with it. But that's the decision they made.
Is that why you two look nothing alike? It is. Kangaskhan promised to take care of me if anything happened to my parents during the tail end of the revolution.
We all knew the end was coming. Just a matter of when. Even though I was their commander, we treated each other like friends. But the only good thing that came of that war...
Oh God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to drag it up. Such awful memories. It's okay, Katarina. You didn't know.
You understand the situation... I can't speak words. So you understand the situation now, Katarina. You see Samurott. You get as far away from him as you can.
I got it.
Alright, good. Now that we're done with that, we should get back onto the trail. No telling how close Samurott is to us.
Right. Let's move out. Excuse me, Kangaskhan. Could we stop to rest?
What, are you tired already?
Yes, these past few battles have been grueling. I understand that Samurott could be on our tail, but evading him is hopeless if we're too tired to run.
Well, that's true. Alright, we'll stop here for now. We'll start pitching the tent if you'll hand out provisions.
I'll see it done.
Good. See you in a few.
Didn't have to do that. I'm adult too, you know. Well, she can be intimidating, so I thought that I would... You're sweet for alligator. Thanks. How about something to eat? Actually, I was thinking about just staying put for a while. My nerves are flaring up again. I can't eat when that happens. I see. Well, if you need to talk, I'm always happy to help. It's fine for alligator. It's just a thing I have to deal with. If you need me, I'll be over here in the woods. I just need to catch my breath. Don't go too far, okay? You don't want to get lost. Yeah, I know. Be back soon, okay? Okay, I hope it helps you feel better. Oh man. I knew I should have stayed with them. So anxious that I just kept walking into the forest. It's not going away either. Maybe getting lost is making it worse. Gotta get back to Feraligator and Kangaskhan. You know, if I just flew up, then I could find my way back. Can't do that, not proper. My parents would kill me if I... I'm never going to be able to live that down. God, how am I supposed to survive out here if I can't even get over my parents saying words? I could just get this stupid voice out of my head, then I'd actually be useful to them. I could help fight Samurott too. But now every time I try, my stupid parents haunt me. I'm hopeless. I stayed home and done what they said. tried to warn me. Did I ever stop and listen? You'll do terrible in college. You're not cut out for work. You're too much work to be anything but a failure. Stay home and be a nice, proper woman instead. So easy if you couldn't screw it up, Katarina. Maybe it's best if I just wait here for a while. Whoa, Roy? Oh no, this is bad. We know who this is. Pardon me, but is this seat taken? What? Geez, you startled me. Did I? My apologies. I overheard you talking to yourself and figured you might want some company. How much did you hear? How much is enough to make you feel embarrassed? You're just shy of that, I'd wager. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I think just about anything from that would be embarrassing. Oh, well, I heard a bit more than nothing, I'm afraid. I hope that won't be a problem for you. No, it's fine, really. I'm just, the personal thing. I understand completely. Hey, you could take that hood off, you know. I'm not gonna judge you for how you look. I mean, look at me. I'm not exactly pretty. You're very self-conscious, aren't you? Maybe a bit. I don't do it on purpose, it just happens. Why do you think that is? Oh, I know exactly why it happens. It's just not easy getting over it, you know? It can be worse than not knowing at all, yeah? So close and yet so far away from being free of those sorts of thoughts. Tell me about it. It's awful. Like the times where it just never pops into my head, they're like pure bliss for a few seconds. You know when that happens, by chance? I know that this might sound weird, but it's always when I'm in a fight, or burning something. Just like acting like a total animal, I guess. That's supposed to be strange. You're a Charizard, aren't you? That sort of behavior is fairly bog standard as far as I know. Well, it's new territory for me. You're not really a Charizard, are you? Don't be alarmed, friend. I myself am in a similar position. My name is Celice. Celice? No offense, but that's a weird name. Been told that, yes. Really should think of a better one, but I like the significance that it carries to me. Okay. Why are you here, Celice? Do you want something? While you were mumbling to yourself, I heard you struggle with the idea of flying back to your team. There's something holding you back from using your new form to its fullest. Can you keep it secret? Certainly. Alright, well, I don't want anyone to see me like that. Got a lot of baggage with acting like I'm supposed to, and if someone saw me flying around like a dragon, I'd like to know a secret about us, Katarina. Huh? You may think that your new form was chosen by chance. However, as someone with more knowledge on the conversation, a conversion process than most, I can tell you that it was not luck. Our transformed states are a reflection of our true selves. It's intended to help us blend in with the natives, but I find that it can be an illuminating discovery. What are you trying to say? I've always been a weird orange lizard with a big mouth? I'm saying that a fresh perspective may be the exact thing that you need to help you overcome your fears of living your life how you want to. I know you're trying to help with this sage wisdom thing, but I really don't see how that's supposed to help me. You said you were happiest in the heat of battle, yes? Well, I wouldn't really say I was having a great time. But all the same, cutting loose from the expectations placed upon your behavior is liberating to you, is it not? I apologize if I came across as saying you were always destined to become a Charizard, as though it's some sort of true form. I loathe that thought just as much as you, I assure you. But consider what about using your form's abilities sparks such feelings inside you, and therein lies the solutions you seek. I understand that it's a lot to take in, especially hearing it from some hooded maniac lost in the forest. But since I've been through similar experiences myself, I wanted to share what helps me the most. Just think on it, Katarina, for as long as you need to. Alright, Celice, thanks. I'll think about it some. Good. Now to address the elephant in the room. We're both lost, aren't we? If you're lost, then that makes two of us. There's a port town nearby that we could move towards. What do you say we rest there and move in the morning? Sure, if that's okay with you. Alright, we'll keep the first watch for us then. I'll see you in the morning. Oh, this is bad news. This is just bad news. Kangaskhan! Katarina, she's gone missing! What? When did this happen? Just now. Said that she wasn't feeling well and went off into the forest. I'm sorry, Kangaskhan. I should have gone with her. Look, son. Katarina's an adult, just like you. You can't babysit her. But still, I've got a duty to keep her safe. If something happens to her, then I don't know. Snap out of it, for alligator. You're stronger than this. That tail of hers, she won't be hard to find. Which way did she go? West, farther into the forest. Alright, we'll start searching out there in a few hours. Few hours? Why wait? She could be in danger. Like it or not, maybe getting put into danger on her own will be the kick in the tail she needs to use her claws. Kangaskhan, permission to speak freely? I don't know why you're asking for permission, but go ahead. Maybe the reason Katarina isn't comfortable with using her claws is because you treat her the same way her parents did. What are you talking about? You did nothing but berate her during her only training session. Everything she's learned since she's been on the field. Where you and I are too busy fighting to criticize her. Screwing up is how you learn, son. You should know that by now. Besides, she wasn't even trying to practice during our session. You were in better form when you were still in Totodile. That's the exact attitude that's putting her down. She'll never learn if she's too afraid to try at all. Did she tell you that's how she felt? Or is that just something you're making up on the spot? Look, I appreciate you trying to look out for her. I really do. But she's mature enough to know she can't hide behind us forever. Like it or not, she needs to buck up and learn how to fight. Even if that means messing up. Kangaskhan. I'm sorry for raising my voice against you. That was immature of me. I know better than that. No offense taken, son. Following orders is one thing, but it takes guts to question your orders when you feel it might hurt someone. Just try and think through what you want to say before you let your emotions get the better of you, okay? Alright. I'll try, Kangaskhan. No shame in learning, son. But we do our whole lives. Kids, adults, it doesn't matter. There's always room to improve. So keep your chin up, alright? Understood, Kangaskhan. I'll take this to heart. Good. Now I'm thinking we might want to wait until sunrise to look for Katarina, because of the wilds in the area. If we go stomping through the forest, she might get attacked by wilds that we stir out of their nap time. Like you said, being put on the spot might not be what she needs to get comfortable with fighting. No sense in taking that risk if we can avoid it, right? Kangaskhan, what about General Samurott? Isn't he in the area? That's really the only risk with waiting, and that's really the only risk with waiting until morning, yeah. But the sad truth is that, as a team or on our own, we're no match for Samurott. Ain't. I know you care for her, son. I do as well, but I made a promise to your parents to make sure you'd be alright too. I don't plan on breaking it. I understand, Kangaskhan. I just can't help but be worried. I know, son. That's the price we pay for getting close to others. But I'm sure you'll agree that it's worth all the grief. Yes. I don't think I'd be as worried if I didn't like having her close by as much as I do. That was the same way with your parents. Brings back some good memories. Just remember that I'm in your corner here, son, alright? Alright, Kangaskhan, thank you. Now, let's try and get some rest. Start our search for Katarina at dawn. Oh my goodness, there's still more? There's so much dialogue. Can't stop staring at this reflection. Something deep down feels like it wants to jump for joy, but that voice in my head just gets louder to stop it. Why do I have to feel like I'm fighting with myself? Why does Feraligatr say I look happier in a battle? Why do I feel so free in the heat of the moment? That's what Celice told me really the truth? Is this really a reflection of what I am on the inside? Kangaskhan, if she saw me flying in the sky, she'd be proud, wouldn't she? She wouldn't yell at me. Oh god, it's such a gamble. I feel like I might puke. I used to go for a long drive when I felt stressed like this. Nothing but me and the roar of an engine for company. Tearing down back roads, going way over the speed limit. Not really so different from flying in the sky? Just a change of perspective. That's what Celice said. Feraligatr would say the same thing, wouldn't he? And what's stopping me from just trying it? Failed out of college. Couldn't stop the gateway. But at least I tried then. That's what Kangaskhan and Feraligatr have been trying to get me to do, isn't it? Because if I don't try, I won't fail, but I'll also never be able to do anything but something I hate. I've just got to jump into the deep end and see what happens. I've got to at least try. I've got to prove my parents wrong. It's time to go for a drive. Wings, don't let me down. Oh, what? No way! Here we go, dude! Oh my goodness, what? Wyvern Rider! That's what I'm talking about. Yes, dude! And we got Blazing Soul with 40. Raises stats, but inflicts recoil damage. We gotta be careful how we use it. That's fair. That's a good little guy. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's drop the Ember for now, and we'll dig through our items a little later. When above 75% health, plus 2 damage, plus 15 avoid. That's not bad. I might take a look at this. Dragon Fang is decent. It seems to happen quite frequently, and if I increase her skill with that item I picked up, that might actually be useful. Armored Blow, not bad. Weapon experience gains are doubled. That's not terrible, but it's also not useful in the long run. Yeah, discipline. We don't need that anymore. Can we get rid of it? Can we get rid of it? Select which skill you wish to forget. Discipline. Am I allowed to forget it? How do I forget it? It's not letting me. There it is. There we go. Wow. Wow. We got a lot of deli. I'm so sorry. I was busy reading reading all of that. Just busy reading. Let's go back. I'm going to scroll back and read. Barrier doesn't have conditions. Okay, we're talking about barriers. Free XP. Name the exact same. Katarina and Gator have a nice friendship for sure, yes. He had an overpowered personal weapon and everything. He was like the main character. Poor Cat having a nervous breakdown. She needs a big hug and like therapy. Yeah, she clearly this poor girl needs therapy. That is true. Really interesting scene. I like the two of them just having a chat about things. And the power of self-acceptance. You get to become a dragon for real, apparently. Yeah, Katarina's little transformation. Because if you recall my opinion of her in the last
you know, chapter or act 2 when she's human, really kind of one of the weaker units until she picks up that sniper rifle, and realistically even after the fact, you know, in terms of character, she has the most potential for growth. Clearly she has some anxiety issues she needs to work out, and that's one thing. That's one thing indeed, right? No video. Oh, why are you doing that on my video? Here, let's see if that does anything. I want to see. There it is. That's better than nothing. I like discipline just in general, but it's not like you need it necessarily. More of a nice bonus. Yeah, it's nice, but I always look at the long run, and I don't know how this game works, where if I'm gonna forget my skills, and then if I say, oh, I don't need this useful skill, I'll level up. I'll keep the double XP or double weapon XP. Like, that's great. But then by the end game, I'll be like, oh, I want that skill that I learned at level 13 or 14 or whatever. And then I can't relearn it because I just don't know the game's mechanics. So whatever, I'll just slowly level up now. I don't care. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and otherwise, my name is AJ. I'm the Friendly Hermit, and I am ready to, we're at the hour mark, so I'm ready for some homework. I gotta move on. Game has too many skills per unit in general. It does. There's no reason for it. Like, if we're gonna just deal with, like, characters, individuals, like, go for 6, and then, you know, have everything else as a scroll, and then I can decide as the, you know, as the player. There's no reason for me to learn a new skill every 3 levels. That's right, homework time. I am the nerd. Patrons, Nez, you are here as Delia. Delia's here. Nez, I haven't seen you in a while. Shadow, Cody R, and of course, anyone else, if you are interested in joining, feel free to click that button below the video. Likes and subscriptions are free if you like more Let's Plays for Fire Emblem ROM hacks. We've been playing Bound Destiny for a while, and we likely will for the next foreseeable future. But if you have a suggestion, a game that you want to see, go ahead and comment that below. And we'll see if we can make it happen. Delia, thanks for coming out, as always. I'll see you next time. Maybe early or late, but never on time. Very sorry. Everything, every time. It's always an apology from me on my end. It's either I'm way too late or way too early, apparently, but I love you all. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this, and if you want to play it for yourself, hop into the description. There are instructions and links to everything you need to play the game for yourself. There's also a link to the friendly Discord if you want to say hi to me and everyone else. Delia's there as our moderator, so special thanks to Delia. And the rest of y'all, I love you. I will see you all Friday.